So I'm just so excited for you guys, Cancer. Starting right off with the Hierophant here, being your overall energy, I am seeing that there is wisdom that you are embodying. It's like a inner wisdom, some peace, some assurance. It's looking like you're searching for the truth that makes sense for you. You're looking deeper inside of yourself, and for a lot of you, you haven't found what it is that you want to do, or what your purpose is, or even how you feel about certain aspects of your life. And you're really wanting to take a closer look. What is complementing you at this point in time is the Fool. You know, this is a fresh start. This is seeking new opportunities. There's almost a childlike excitement when you're thinking about this new start, this new possible opportunity, and you're really willing to take a step outside of the norm and really get some self-discovery and seek some self-fulfillment. So that to me is really exciting energy. I always embrace anyone that is wanting to start something fresh. They're choosing themselves when it comes to moving forward in their life. And this looks like you guys are definitely getting in alignment with what you want and what you need. And you're really excited about it. And you're really taking it seriously at the same time. Now, with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Coins, I am seeing here that there is a lot of time, quiet time in your mind that you are taking to get to this discovery. So you might not be sharing this information with other individuals. You might just be going within, taking some time out for yourself. Or you might be yearning for some time for yourself. Maybe you haven't had as much time and you're seeking some more time for yourself so that you can figure all of this out. But I do see that there is some quiet space or some quiet time that is needed here. And you may have already started to gravitate towards that energy. Now, with the Knight of Coins is, it's someone that really moves in a slow, methodical pace. So this is someone that really takes their time, does the checks and balances, and wants to make sure that whatever they put their stamp on, whatever they invest in, whatever they produce is really something solid. And so in this quiet time, I feel like you're really trying to make sure that whatever I am trying to manifest here, I have to make sure that this is something that, for my reputation's sake, is going to speak something positive. For my own well-being, is this something that I'm even passionate about? Some of you have had some good news recently that has come to you that has to do with increasing your income or a new possibility, and you are taking that quiet time out to make sure that you're checking all the details, making sure that you're up for the job, possibly wondering how you can make this be a victory, coming up with some creative ideas, but also looking at the details to make sure that this is what will work for you. You know, this is a very serious matter. And even though in the childlike, dreamy state of possibilities that the Fool brings, there is a seriousness to you that knows that it is time. You want to step out as if you were a child that has no fear and is willing to take risks, and you're willing to take some risks. But at the same time, these risks are serious. I stepped out on a serious note to manifest something. And when I step out, it has to be right. It has to be my passion. It has to represent who I am in a positive way. And so there is this slow, calculated posture that you're taking. Now, for some of you, that has some really great news that has come your way. You know, you are so excited about this and you're wanting to move forward in this, okay? And so you want to make sure that you're going to be reliable and dependable. That's what I'm hearing. I want to make sure, because this might be a partnership, or this might be something that is given to you as, hey, I want you to work on this. And you're just wanting to make sure that you are up for the job. You're going to be the one that can handle this. You know that you want to, but you want to make sure that you're going to be highly effective and dependable. And this also could speak of travel. So for some of you, this offer that has come has to do with you traveling for this new opportunity. Now with the Ace of Swords here, you know, this speaks of mental clarity. And that is what needs to happen at this point in time. And it looks like you are doing that. You know, this is taking the posture of, what are the possibilities? How do I, you know, take care of this? But also, let's take a look at myself and some of the situations around me. And so you're just trying to get a lot of clarity as to who you are in this world, what you are bringing to the table. And you're having the need for a lot of strength, because this is someone that is very determined, ambitious, and this is long-term success. So what is needed at this point in time, you're needing to be in the mindset of whatever you're trying to do, whatever opportunity comes your way, you need to have that powerful mental clarity that this is something that should be of long-term success. You need to have some mental clarity in order to produce this and to keep this going long-term. So for some of you, there is some things that you're going to need to clean up on your side of the fence when it comes to your mental space, because there is something inside of you that wants to manifest. And for some of you, there is something that's already been offered to you, and you have to make sure that you have cleared your mind mentally of anything that could possibly hinder you. Now, here we go again with quiet awareness. We saw that with the Four of Swords, and we're seeing this again with the Temperance. So you need to take some quiet time, some inner listening, and you need to really get your mind at a space that is going to be in harmony with what you are wanting to do. So for instance, if there is something that you're trying to put together for a project, but you have all of these things around you going on, or if you have this negative mindset, excuse me, that is, well, I just hope that this happens. I hope that I could do a good job at this. And I have all these things to do. Those mental thoughts need to be cleared. You need to embrace some positive thoughts, because you need to bring harmony into what you're about to do and what you're thinking. So mental clarity that is going to be able to produce something positive is starting with you. So not only should you take the time out here in Four of Swords of what you want to do and, you know, what your purpose is, but you also need to do some mental clarity of anything around you that may hinder you from moving forward and keeping this positive mindset. I am hearing that for some of you, you'll get excited and you'll start to mentally put some things together, but there is no gas in the vehicle, so to speak. So it's like you buy the car, you gas it up, you get inside, you drive for a while and you're feeling in bliss, but then you run out of gas And then it's like you just get the hell out of the car and you walk home. It's like you don't drive it all the way home is what I'm hearing. So we need to make sure that this mental clarity, this harmonious conjunction between what you're thinking and producing something. And with the Ace of Coins in your past position, this is allowing me to see that with my intuition of what I was just hearing and feeling, this is creating something new. So in the past, you have decided to create something new. In the past, you might have even started something new. But this is a reminder to stay grounded. So just as I said, for some of you, you have started some things and have never picked them back up, or have thought about starting something and never even started. So in the past, yeah, you had a lot of great ideas. You started some things or thought about starting some things. But this is a reminder to, get yourself in order mentally to really drive this thing home. And I'm feeling like this is really important to you. And don't get caught up in the fact of, I should have just did X, Y, and Z, or whatever it may have been when I thought about it, and now I just don't know how to start. But that's the type of thinking that I'm talking about that is going to hinder you, because you are now worried about what you could have did, should have did, and now you're not doing anything in the present moment. So with your near future energy, I'm seeing a lot of childlike thought process. Not saying that there is childish ways or behavior, but it's almost like when you think about starting something new, it's like when you were younger and there was the anticipation of summer coming, or a holiday coming, Christmas coming. You get so excited. And with the Page of Cups here, this is a childlike curiosity, joy at the thought of a new development, imagination. So it's almost like in the near future, you're going to have a lot of mental creativity that makes you so excited. It's like a magical time for you, and you are waking to yourself. And for some of us, we do need to drop this adulting mindset that we get into. I say this all the time, and what I mean is, when you're younger, you are more apt to take more risks. You are more apt to try new things, and you almost feel like you can do anything, right? I mean, when we were younger, we just really believed that we might find a unicorn in the field somewhere, even though people may have told us, there's no such thing. There are certain things that we believed in. There were certain things that we just knew that we could do, even though the odds were against us. And that's where we need to get in our mind space a lot of times in order to create something, in order to take that leap of faith, because as you get older, we lose some of that magical mindset that says, I can do anything as long as I put my mind to it. And I know that sounds cliche, but then what comes in after that is a lot of self-doubt, a lot of, let me live in reality and let me just, get a job and work a 9 to 5. Well, a lot of us are not built that way, and that's going to cause us to be miserable in our lives. And so here I'm saying with you, Cancer, is that you are getting so excited as if you were a child again. And that's what's going to drive your passion and your curiosity and your creativity to move towards this, whatever it is for you. And this is nice to see. You definitely need this in order to fuel you and to push you into the next stage of your life. Alongside of this, I do see that there is, with the Five of Swords. There could be some inner bullying that happens, or there could be some situations where, like I said, people on the outside, oh, that will never happen. Oh, you're reaching too high for the stars. You're imagining things that can never manifest. So for some of you, there's that. I do see some form of manipulation. There could be someone around you that sees you about to go into a new direction and seeing you so excited about whatever this new opportunity, project, or mindset is in order to create something for yourself. So there might be someone here that will try to manipulate you and into not doing this or having this mindset, because they are either envious of this or they feel like they're going to lose whatever connection that you have to them or whatever you're able to provide for them. Now you are now going to be focused on your own thing, is what I'm hearing. I'm also seeing that for some of you, you feel like, yes, I want to step out, I want to do this new thing, but I'm afraid of being humiliated. I'm afraid to do this. I'm afraid to share this with the world. I'm afraid to share this with my friends and family because they're going to think this is absolutely ridiculous, absolutely absurd. For some of you, it's a social media thing. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're doing, you know that you're going to be in the forefront or need to be in the forefront. And there's this fear of doing this on social media. So there is a energy here of wanting to move forward, but having something alongside of you. It might be your inner bully. It might be someone on the outside that is doing this. There might be some manipulation, or there might just be some fear that is trying to set you back. However, you still have this daydream, this imagination that is saying, but wonder if I could get over this. What does this mean, for me? All right, so what we're going to look at next is the outside influence is the Six of Wands. So the universe is pushing you along and allowing you to be very enthusiastic. So even though there are these self-doubts and these concerns, the universe definitely wants you to manifest something. So they have your back here, and you are feeling a lot of enthusiastic thoughts about moving forward. And this is what's superseding anything else. So the way that this works is there might be individuals around you that are doing things that are inspiring you, or you might be somewhere and someone comes up to you and says, hey, let me tell you about this new opportunity. You could be watching TV, or you could be listening to a podcast, or there's little clues all around you that every time you go into self-doubt that are hinting, you know what, you could do something like that too. So the universe is really working hard to get you motivated by using other people and things to keep you hopeful and enthusiastic about what your possibilities are. So that is the outside influence. Now, what your influence in this situation is that you are really determined. You are really taking a stand to say, this is what I want to do, or I know that I need to get my ish together mentally. I need this mental clarity. So with the universe working and you being on a real defense of, yes, I need to do this, and in determination and ambition, I'm going to get my stuff together because I got to figure this out. So for some of you, if there isn't a specific thing, there is something that you're fighting for, and you're fighting to find this specific thing. So that's a nice collaboration with yourself and the universe here. I mean, look at these two together. There is definitely some powerful energy here. So that is really nice.